What's up, you guys? Welcome to 12th House Tarot. My name is Renee. If you don't know me, aka Lele in the house. Okay. Okay, so we are doing a pick a card reading on the topic of what is your reputation? Okay, so first off, I just gotta show off the new hair. Look at the beehive, y'all. Hey, okay, I'm done. So for group one, we have this coaster. It's an orange coaster. All right. Group two, we have this kind of dark bluish coaster. So that's for group two. Group tres, we have this kind of pinkish looking coaster with different shades of stuff. Okay, so go ahead and meditate on whichever one you felt called to. Always listen to your first mind. Types yes will be down below, and let's go ahead and get started on the reading. All right. All right, you guys, if you chose group one with the orange coaster, this is gonna be your reading. All right, and I'm gonna sip my little tea down. I ain't even had a sip yet. Hold on. Okay, we gonna put Frida right there. And we're going to start off with some oracle cards. I don't even know which ones I want to use first, but we're going to find out what is your reputation. All right, what are people saying? Spirit, what is group one's reputation? Dang, y'all, that was fast. Oh, okay, automatically, like, y'all are real quick to call it out. Y'all are really quick to, like, decide to choose. Like, you're not one to lollygag, is what I'm hearing. Oh, y'all, okay. The first card we do have is will. Y'all have a very strong will, I'm hearing. Y'all are I'm hearing you guys like work really hard. We have pleasure coming out, but it popped out in the reversal. Okay, so y'all don't play no games, is what I'm hearing. Like people know better than to cross you. Okay, we're gonna pull from the Halloween Oracle. What is Group One's reputation, Spirit? I'm hearing that song, I Don't Want No Scrub. Okay, we got the underworld where all things pause and begin again. Yeah, I feel like you guys are really tough, is what I'm hearing. Y'all really been through it. Like in your past, with this underworld card, you're not afraid to go there. You know that things take a lot of work to accomplish like what it is that you want to accomplish, kind of thing. Uh, man, y'all have like really tough skin, is what I'm hearing. But the underworld, where all things pause and begin again. I'm hearing some of you guys could have Capricorn in your chart. Yeah, when I say y'all are a tough cookie, we have the skeleton strength card. People really don't want to cross you. People see that. Okay, so what I'm already hearing right here, we have two cards that have skulls on it. I'm hearing that y'all don't play games, and what you see is what you get. Okay, you don't wear a mask or a facade. And I'm hearing that song by J-Lo, I'm Real. Okay, all right. What is Group One's reputation? Okay, it says, I remain in balance with my emotions. Yeah, I'm feeling kind of Capricornian type of energy. You don't have to have Capricorn in your chart, but it's that type of Saturnian vibe that I get from you guys. Very well balanced in regards to your emotions. I act respectfully of others. Okay. I feel like you guys have learned how to set a lot of boundaries with other people. Let me get one more card from this deck. Oh, we got two more cards. Hello. Okay, I offer words of good intent. Okay. I feel like out of everyone, like if you're in a group of people, you're probably the one who thinks more reasonably. You're not gonna sit there and react emotionally, but it's like you would probably be the bouncer in the group, is what it feels like. With that offer, uh, with this offer of words of good intent, though, like you're somebody that people can rely on, and you're I'm hearing you will lend a hand whenever it's needed. Okay, you're not afraid to pick people up. I'm seeing a lot of this hand imagery. Okay, so for a lot of you guys, you could be healers. You could, I'm hearing shaman like, because with your hands, what a lot of people don't realize is like th this is someone who is a healer and also could be an artist. Like you're very handsy. Okay, you could do something in regards with your hands, whether it's like readings or be a painter or musician or something like that, but I'm seeing very analytical though as well. And then I do the best I can. Okay, you're the type of person, like people see that you put 100% in everything that you do. Okay, it's like whenever you do something, you're not going to leave it half-ass, is what I'm hearing. But let's go ahead and get into the tarot. Okay, what is Group 1's reputation? Ooh, too many cards. What is, oh, hello. Yeah, I'm hearing that you've really had to like let go of a lot. It could be people and situations, and had to learn how to find your own emotional fulfillment by yourself. Okay, because it does feel like people have made you question yourself in the past, and I feel like you've gone through this complete change and glow up. Okay. Mhm. You guys, we got strength twice, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say that y'all are really strong people. Bottom of the deck, we do have the sun. Now, the first card we did get is the Eight of Voices. Okay, I just feel like this is kind of your past energy. The Eight of Voices and then the Four of Emotions. Maybe for a while, whether it's like up until this point, it's like it kind of being stuck in a rut or focusing on like I feel like you guys have had to overcome a lot of anxieties because then next we do have the Hermit card. And literally right next to the Hermit, because the Hermit card, it talks about having to detach, kind of go on an introspective journey alone, trying to dig deep for the deeper meanings. And I say that going alone and into the depths, into the realms, the underworld, the darkness. Like, I'm really getting kind of Phoenix energy with this, okay? And it's like right after that Hermit energy, we do have the Empress, okay? It's just, you've created something beautiful out of something that was destructive or dark, is what I'm hearing. And people have seen like kind of this glow up energy from you with this Empress card. It's like literally everything that you do turns to gold and it's beautiful. Um, but it took you having to be in those dark places to see yourself and then to overcome and become this Empress energy where like literally you go from nothing to something is what I'm hearing. And people recognize that. And it's like maybe in the past you may have been overly indulgent with that pleasure in the reversal, but it's like you've made a complete 180 is what I'm hearing. Okay? And it's like now you've become really well balanced and you don't let other people really like get to you as much as maybe they used to. Like you're not easily triggered anymore because I feel like people see that you're not that same dysfunctional person that you used to be. The next card we do have is the Eight of Material. Okay, so it just feels like you guys are really focused and hardworking. That Eight of Material is like she's a jack of all trades. Like look at how busy she is. Like she's trying to build something stable, but it's also it's like you have such a hyper focus on whatever it is that you're working on, and people really like they take you seriously. Uh, you're not one to just joke around and just you know like you're not a joke. And I feel like it feels like in the past maybe people thought you were immature or you were a joke or maybe you weren't gonna make it. And it's like you've really proved those people wrong because like I'm getting black sheep energy with you guys. It feels like people used to disrespect you is what it feels like. And now like you've matured a lot and you might have been like a late bloomer is what it feels like. And like now you're literally showcasing everything that you've got. I'm also hearing flaunting. Okay. Okay, the next card we do have is the Two of Material. Okay. People are seeing you as like you have a lot going on right now. Like there's a lot going on. And it's like people are wondering like how do you balance all this out? Like how are you able to have all these different things going on for you at the same time and still be floating? Like how are you still rising above? The next card we do have is the Seven of Emotions. I'm hearing that people can't figure you out. Like people just can't figure out how you do it. Okay. And also with the Seven of Emotions, it's like I feel like you have a lot of options right now. Okay. I'm hearing pick me, pick me. So take that as it resonates. You might have other suitors who are interested in you. The next card we do have is the Strength card. We literally have Strength twice in this reading. We have it right here with the Skeleton card, if I can pick it up. Okay. But yeah, we have Strength twice in this reading, okay? Some of you guys could have Leo in your chart. You don't have to. But people see you as being very strong. People see you as being an overcomer, okay? It's like where you were once in the dark, like now the light is shining and people see you overcoming a lot. Like you're the one who made it, is what I'm hearing. Okay, we're gonna get some clarifiers real quick. Oh, hello. Oh, y'all. Y'all. Okay, we do have the Two of Pentacles twice in this reading, okay? You've gone through a lot of ups and downs, and it's like you've also gone through a lot of endings. You might also have Scorpio in your chart with this Death card, but the Death card with the Eight of Voices and the Two of Pentacles, it's like you've laid to rest. Like you used to be trapped. People used to see you as stuck in a rut or just stuck in the past or stuck in one place. It's like you've put an end to that, is what I'm hearing. And like people who really can't fathom like how much you've changed, because that Death card, death, we have death, and then we have the underworld. Like you've literally had to do a lot of shadow work, and it's whether people realize it or not. It's like one day you were this way, and then like a month or a year later you were completely different, and people were like kind of shook by it. They're like, what the fuck happened to them? You know, like because death, after death is rebirth, and it just feels like, especially clarified with that Eight of Swords right there, it's like you've put an end to being stuck in a rut or being stuck in the pit. Okay, let's get some more clarifiers. Ooh, yep. Four of Emotions, and then we have the Page of Wands. Okay. You know, some people like they this is how a lot of people are viewing you right now. It's like right now, like your confidence is starting to grow, is what I'm hearing with that Page of Wands with the Four of Emotions right there. Uh, like I said, it's like you've made a 180 is what it feels like. Because if you look at these two cards, okay, we have her and she's like looking down. She's looking down and she's like not really satisfied. But then like this card is like it's like you got up and you turned around and you started counting your blessings, and it's ignited something in you, is what I'm hearing. Y'all. Okay. So people are kind of seeing you as more detached and not really giving your energy, whether it's to them or like you might not have the same circle of friends that you used to. But we have the Hermit card clarified with the King of Wands. So you went from the Page of Wands straight to the King of Wands, okay? I'm hearing no, like, did not hesitate, is what I'm hearing. Did not hesitate. Uh, and it just feels like people have seen you, like, they didn't see the in between, is what I'm hearing. They did not see the in between of your growth. Uh, like, they saw you as this page down, like, I'm saying down in the dumps, like, oh, okay, that's what it is. Okay. So, this is what people saw, okay? They saw you in this down and out type of energy, okay? And it's like you did not take something for face value. You didn't, it's like you're waiting for a better opportunity because you know exactly what it is that you want. This is the type of energy that you exude, like what people see about you, is that you're so hyper focused on your goals or your ambitions or what it is you desire, okay? And sometimes they would think that you are not realistic in the sense of, um, with that Four of Cups energy, it's like you're waiting for a better opportunity or you're waiting for the right thing that's going to align with who you are, right? And then it's like there was this in between gap that these people don't see that happens, right? And it's like you detached, going it alone, going within to figure out what it is that you actually wanted for yourself. And it's like you went from that straight into the king. Like you completely skipped the night phase because there's this almost in between in the shadows with that underworld and the death card. Like people didn't see you rise up, and so they saw you from being lowly to being highly, like that. Like there was no gap in between, and it feels like you guys are a bit of a mystery to people. They're like, how did they transition like that so quickly? Like, what happened? You know, there's this example that I'm hearing. It's like you could have gone from, let's say, uh, being, this is just an example, okay? You could have been like, let's say, an atheist or something like that, and then like all of a sudden you come out as a spiritualist or something like that. And it's like nobody knows what happened in between. That's just an example, okay? Let's get some more clarifiers. Oh, hello. Ooh. We got the Empress with the Five of Swords coming out as a challenger on sideways, okay? Aha, okay, y'all. Okay. Yeah, it just feels like people have tried to step on your toes. You know, I feel like some people try to challenge your intellect or just challenge you in general. And it's like you rise up as this Empress. You're like, no, I know my worth because the Empress knows her worth. She knows who the fuck she is. She is this goddess. Like she is, you know, she exudes that Venus energy. She's fertile. She can create anything that she puts her mind to because she's been through the death and destruction. And it's like, out of that death and destruction, you know who you are because you shed like all those identities that don't align with your heart. And it's like you've had people who have come to challenge you sometimes and make you second guess who you are. And people see you as like you have an unwavering faith about you, is what people feel like you have. Like you're very dependable. Okay, let's get some more clarifiers. Okay, we have the Eight of Materials with the Queen of Cups. Okay. You're doing what you love. That's what I'm hearing. You're doing what you love. And it's like other people wish that they could be like that. They wish that they could just be in flow like you are. Okay. You could have Scorpio in your chart, and I'm saying that, and as I say that, the Emperor comes out, which is Mars energy, okay? We have the Death card, we have the Underworld card, we have that Empress energy, which is like, you know, that's really rising up from the darkness, okay? Uh, but very transformative. Like, people have just seen you transform into this very strong person. But we have the Two of Materials with the Emperor. Okay, I just hear this delegate energy. I just heard hard-headed. Like sometimes people feel like you're a little bit hard-headed, like stuck in your ways, but it's for the right reasons. It's because you don't want to settle for less, is what I'm hearing. Okay. Okay, we have the Seven of Emotions with the Nine of Wands. It's like you go down 9 times, but you always get up 10 times, is what I'm hearing. Like you guys have really overcome a lot of shit, is what I'm hearing. Like, you guys, y'all are the warriors, and it's like I'm feeling with the Seven of Emotions. It's like there are so many things that try to disillusion you. Okay, I feel like a lot of people try to knock you off course. It's very karmic energy that I'm feeling. Like y'all really been through a lot of karmic situations that really tested your faith. Oh, hello. Okay, with that Strength card, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. People see you as striving, like you're striving for this stability, you're striving for your empire. And I also say empire because we do have that Emperor card right here. It's like you're the emperor of your own domain and you're not easily controlled. And I'm also hearing that that intimidates some people, okay? But we have the Ten of Pentacles clarified with the Strength card. But look at that, like she's looking ahead. She's not letting anything hold her back, okay? Wow. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so you guys, like, people see you as being very self-made, very self-sufficient. You know, I feel like y'all have really gone through a lot, and a lot has tested you. And people just, you know, I hear that people are actually in awe of your strength and your determination to to rise above darkness and to become that rising phoenix is what I'm hearing. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get you guys some advice. Spirit, what advice do you have for group one? What advice do you have for group one? I will say this with that pleasure card in the reversal, you know, for some of you guys, this is just a very specific message coming through, but you might kind of have where you sustain away from like some type of worldly pleasures, whether it could be drinking or uh, like you just don't really. This is very specific, okay? But this is a message coming through saying to find a little bit of pleasure in your life. Uh, it does seem like y'all are very hardworking. Y'all, we have strength 3 times in this reading. Here it is, 3 times. This is your reputation, okay? And sometimes maybe you feel like you're not that strong, or maybe you feel like you're having imposter syndrome, is what I'm hearing. But Spirit is wanting to reiterate to you that you are actually that strong and capable. And Spirit's really proud of you, okay? And then we have the card of dreams, okay? So if there's anything that you've been striving towards, Spirit is saying to keep going, to like don't stop. You do have the strength. Also, like I'm hearing that song, I think it's called Shining Star. You're a shining star, that's who you are. Shining bright to see what you can truly be. It's like that. See, it says star above her head. I'm hearing Spirit wants you to own it with that dreams card, especially. Follow your dreams. Also, keep a dream journal if you don't already have one. That way you can record what your dreams are trying to tell you. And then we have celebration. Look, Spirit wants you to celebrate how far you've come, okay? And we also have these butterflies which represent transformation. So Spirit is really calling you to take a moment to celebrate how far you've come and how much you've grown. And at the bottom of the deck we have faith. So Spirit wants you to continue to hold on to your faith and to keep it pushing, and don't let anybody or anything deter you from your path. And I'm just tripping out because y'all got strength 3 times in this reading, so people know you're strong, okay? I'm just gonna say, y'all are very capable. Oh, it's a beautiful goddess energy, I'll tell y'all what. Whether you're a man or a woman, okay? God, goddess, whatever. Alright, you guys, that's the reading I have for y'all. If it resonated, feel free to like and subscribe and all that good jazz. Until next time, I send you all of my love. Y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. Ta-ta. Alright, you guys, if you chose group 2 with this coaster, this gonna be your reading, alright? Let me get a little sip of my Frida. Hold up. Alright, utilize that coaster over there. Now we are gonna find out what is your reputation. Alright, Spirit, what is group 2's reputation? What is group 2's reputation? Ooh. Okay, the first card we do have is focus. Okay, some of y'all could be kind of lone wolves, that or you're very focused in whatever it is that you're doing. And then the next card we do have is the card of release. Okay, people have seen you having to let go of things that don't serve you. Also, I'm seeing this like almost surrendering what people care about you. And I'm also seeing these butterflies. So people have really seen you transform, is what I'm hearing. Okay. These are my Halloween oracle cards. How relevant! It's Halloween time. So, what is group 2's reputation? Okay. What is group 2's reputation? Okay, so the next card we do have is the Skull of Stars, Infinite Possibilities. I'm hearing diligent. And then we have spider, community, and web weaving. Okay. So I am hearing that there's a lot of people who are actually keeping tabs on you, is what I'm hearing. With that spider card, the community and web weaving. It does feel like you just have this ability to delegate and work harmoniously with people, is what it feels like. Okay. Now let's go ahead and get some more oracle cards. What is group 2's reputation, Spirit? Okay. Okay, I see. Get one more card. What is group 2's reputation? I'm hearing I could do anything I set my mind to. Okay. So the first card we have says, I am peaceful. Okay. It does feel like with this card, I'm feeling that like a lot of time has gone by, you've matured a lot, because you see her hair's grown out, and then we have this hourglass with this dove, and I am peaceful. It's like, and I'm being drawn back to this release card. I feel like you've turned over a new leaf, is what I'm hearing. And people recognize that you have changed, you have turned over a new leaf. Okay? I'm hearing that you've really grown up a lot. The next card we do have is I achieve with integrity. First off, I want to say that there is something about you that stands out from the crowd. Okay? You're not like everybody else. And another thing that I am feeling, like I've noticed like these two girls right here, they're completely white. And I'm not talking about in the race. I'm talking about like what it symbolizes in this imagery. It feels like you have completely pure intentions. And when people meet you, they just feel almost this purity about you. Okay, but I achieve with integrity. It's like you don't cut corners. You're very honest, and people really admire that about you. Like especially with that community and web weaving card, it's like you're a very good delegate and you work harmoniously with other people. People like to be around your energy. I'm also hearing for some of you guys, you could be Libras. You don't have to be, but that's just the energy that I'm picking up. It's very well balanced energy. And the next card we do have is I give offerings that are genuine. Okay. You're very intentional is another word that I'm hearing. Very intentional. It's like you don't do anything without really thinking about what it is you're about to do. Like you're not, I'm hearing that you're not, I'm hearing hot and heavy. I don't know why that word is coming through, but let's go ahead and get into your tarot. Okay. Spirit, what is group two's reputation? Okay. Yeah. It just feels like y'all, like I'm feeling something about a lot of creative ideas, or you just have, like, you're very much connected to the ether. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Okay. You guys, y'all have really overcome a lot of heartbreaking situations, is what I'm hearing. The bottom of the deck, we do have the Ten of Emotions. Okay, this is kind of the storyline that I'm being given right now from Spirit. Imagine like somebody when they were younger, they were kind of codependent or did not see their worth, and they looked for outside validation to validate them, and maybe getting caught up in situations like let's say with whether it's friendships that did not really serve you or relationships, partners who would either undermine you or not respect you. And it's like out of those situations, you were able to overcome and to heal and find yourself and decide that you were going to fill your own cup. Okay. And it's the progression of cards, is what I'm channeling here. The Seven of Emotions here. Okay. I'm here a Jack of all trades. You're somebody, you are able to blend in with different types of people. Like you have this ability. It's like even though you are different from everyone else, you're almost like this chameleon, is what I'm hearing. Uh, you're able to just meld with any type of group of people. Uh, you probably did not have like a complete like clique in high school or something like that. Like maybe you could bounce around, let's say, like to the jocks or to the nerds, to the goths. It's like you just have this natural ability to blend in with everybody. Okay. The next card we do have is the Queen of Inspiration. Okay, so this, like, people see you as very, like, sexy, honestly. It's what it feels like. It's like you ha almost have this grace about you. You're very graceful, okay? And with the Queen of Inspiration, that's fire energy. And it's like she is so connected to her solar plexus chakra. She is so connected, like you are just in your essence, and people just see this beauty about you, whether you're a guy or a girl. The next card we have is the Ace of Inspiration. Okay. People see you as being very resourceful too. That's another thing that's coming in very strong because we have a lot of this desert energy. And it's like with this desert energy, and then we have these cactuses and the succulents. And it's like right there, if you look at this image, it almost looks like a watermelon type of coloration. It's there's something so rich about you. I'm also hearing that looks are deceiving, that maybe on the surface, I mean, you could come off as kind of like dry looking or like, not like, I'm not saying like ugly or something. I'm saying like quiet, the quiet type, or the type of person like you're very reserved. That's what I'm looking for. Reserved. Kind of like a cactus. You know, a cactus, it looks kind of hard on the exterior. It's got the pointy spikes, but like on the inside it has a lot of reserves, a lot of this like water that it carries inside of itself. And it's like when people get to know you and they get to take a bite out of you, metaphorically speaking, it's like there's just the sweetness that it's so special. It's almost like a type of elixir, is what I'm hearing. The next card we do have is the Three of Voices. Okay. So it feels like maybe in the past, like whenever your heart was broken, like you really closed the door on people and uh, people couldn't figure out like how to help you, or it was like you had this understanding that this was your journey that you had to embark on to it's like doing that shadow work and asking yourself the deeper questions like, why am I here? Who am I really? Is what I'm really feeling with this Three of Voices right here. Like asking yourself those questions like, who am I? Okay. The next card's a progression because we go from the Three of Voices to the Four of Voices. Okay. So taking time out for yourself to heal. Uh, it's like you have this energy where it's like not a lot of people can get to you anymore because like you're coming to this realization of how precious and special you truly are. And if you were to just, let anybody take a bite out of you, it would just leave you high and dry, is what I'm hearing. The next card we do have is the Hermit card. Okay, people see you as very thoughtful. Like you really think about things before you speak. And you might be the type of person who you stay quiet and you only speak either when spoken to or when you feel like it's the proper time to speak. Okay. But also with that Hermit card, it just feels like you've really had a lot of time to detach and to figure out who you are. Okay. And the next card we do have is the Ace of Emotions. It's like out of these disappointing situations, like people have seen you rise above, and it's like because you've taken so much time for yourself, it's like you're introverted. That's really what it feels like. You take time to detach, and maybe people don't see you for a while, or they feel like you've ghosted them, but really it's like it just feels very introverted energy. It's like you could blend in with other people, you're very delicate, you're very, very wise, but it's like at the same time, because you have that wisdom, you know when it's time to step back and when to take care of yourself. Okay, let's go ahead and get some clarifiers real quick. Ooh, hello. Okay, we have the Seven of Emotions with uh the Five of Swords. Okay. I'm here to do I stay or should I go now? Okay, so with this Five of Swords with the Seven of Emotions, it's like you choose your battles, is what I'm hearing. And there's some people from your past that they can't come to you the way that they used to because you've learned how to step away and to look out for yourself. Okay. I'm hearing that you're a mystery to people who used to know you. Okay, so with the Queen of Inspiration, we have the Ten of Cups, okay? So people are seeing you as this emotionally fulfilled, emotionally abundant. It's like I was saying, it's like there's something, it's like a diamond in the rough, okay? There's almost this innocence that covers you. It's this covering is what it feels like. It's like you're covered. And it's like when you were in situations where you feel like people didn't notice you or something like that, and maybe you wanted their attention. I'm hearing that Spirit God was actually covering you because there is something so unique and special and loving about you that you don't need to give your energy to everybody is what I'm hearing. Okay? Because people it's like you might be empathic where you attract people who try to take advantage of you is what I'm hearing. And whenever you do feel like nobody notices you or something like that, I'm hearing that that's God's protection, like God's covering you, like keeping you safe from harm is what I'm hearing. Okay. With the Ace of Inspiration, we have the Emperor. Okay. I see this wall of of defensiveness. It's almost like what I'm seeing is that it's almost like I'm getting this metaphor of somebody who has like a father figure who wants to protect their little girl. So take that as that resonates. It's so strange. Mm. Whether it's literally a father figure or it's like you come to a point where you protect your heart, is what I'm hearing. Okay. With the Three of Voices, we have the Five of Wands, followed by the Three of Pentacles. Okay, I really feel like Libra energy with this. Just take the archetype. Think about Libra. Libra is very balanced. It's the diplomat. It's justice. It's the scales, you know. And with the Five of Wands, with the Three of Pentacles, followed with this Three of Swords here, it's like you keep working and progressing despite any heartache and pain. It's like just because you could come off as kind of quiet or shy or detached or introverted, it's like you're still a fighter. I'm hearing that you're still a warrior, that looks are deceiving. Looks are deceiving. It's like people will try to pinpoint you and maybe label you as one thing, but then you'll switch it up and throw people off with a completely different identity. Which, hey, I'm down for that, y'all. I be doing that shit all the time. You know, with my wigs and stuff. Throw people off. That's cool. I like that. Oh, hello. Oh, Lord, y'all, hello. Okay, we got the Four of Voices with the Five of Pentacles popping out in the reversal. So this tells me that it's like you've really, like, where before maybe you felt like a victim, it's like you know you're not a victim. And it feels like other people kind of feel left out because you decided to choose yourself. And they thought that uh, leaving you down in the dumps was going to make you feel like this Five of Pentacles energy. But it actually did the opposite. It's like that, like I'm getting a Ariana Grande type of vibes. It's like, thank you, next. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, y'all. But it's that type of grace. Like, think about Ariana Grande. Like, she has that kind of, she looks like she would be really sweet and stuff, but then when she sings, like she's very powerful. You know, looks are deceiving. It's like what was once a loss is actually a win, and people are impressed with how graceful you carry yourself despite any setbacks. Oh, okay, we have the Hermit with the Ten of Pentacles popping out in the reversal. Okay, so what I'm hearing is that you've walked away from people and situations that were not stable, and you're starting to find your ground and starting to find your place. And it's not just finding your place, it's like you're creating your own space. Instead of trying to fit into places that you know, maybe you try to fit in here, you try to fit in there, and that's why you kind of have that chameleon mindset where you try to, that's what it is. That's why you're a chameleon, is because you want to find your place. But it's like now you're coming to this place where you're literally creating your own space because there's not a lot of people who have what you have. Like there's something different that stands out about you. Like you're not just one thing. And that's another thing. People really just, they can't figure you out because in a world full of labels, it's like you can't be labeled. Ace of Emotions with the Seven of Swords. Okay, let me get one more clarifier. Why did the Seven of Swords pop out? Yeah. People see that you don't trust anything that's just given to you anymore because you've been lied to and deceived in the past. And it's like with that Ace of Emotions right here, I feel like it's like almost like an awakening. And it's like even though you can be sweet and kind to people, you've made the switch where people try to come at you the same way they used to, like try to step on your boundaries. Like you're real quick to pull that shit up and be like, no, we ain't doing that no more. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Page of Wands. So also what I'm hearing with that Page of Wands is like a lot of people do desire you because it's like whenever you set up boundaries to people, for some reason, it makes those people want you more. Okay? But it's like right now you're really focused in your own zone and doing your own thing and doing the healing work. And you're trying to build like, you know, this life for yourself and try to make your own place instead of trying to fit in with places you really don't belong, is what I'm picking up. Okay. Now we're gonna go ahead and get some advice for you guys, Spirit. What advice do you have for group two? Okay, we got playfulness. So Spirit is calling you to invite some playfulness into your life. If you've been feeling kind of serious or doing shadow work and stuff like that, Spirit wants you to go have fun and let your hair down. Let it down. Put a wig on. Oh, y'all. You know, I was saying I was picking up that Libra vibe. We got the card of beauty. Okay. Spirit is coming in to say that you are beautiful, okay? And what you have is special. You really are a diamond in the rough, okay? And Spirit wants you to relax your shoulders and to really appreciate how much you've grown, how much you've evolved and changed, okay? And now we have the card of discernment, okay? Spirit wants you to continue to have discernment with people who are trying to step over you or, you know, just be discerning of people's energy. Also, I'm seeing this like butterfly image right here. If you look, like what's being released from her are these butterflies. It's like things that are being released and purged from her, okay? And I'm also seeing these birds that are flying, okay? So big message that's coming through is that you might have some stuff trying to come back into your life that you've tried to release. And Spirit is coming in to say to continue to have that discernment and to not let things make you backtrack into old ways or old behavior patterns, okay? Oh, and on the bottom of the deck, looky here. We have new beginnings. So embrace this new chapter, embrace your new beginnings. Okay, so this is the reading that I have for you guys. If it resonated, feel free to like and subscribe and all that good jazz, okay? And I just send you all of my love. Until next time, y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. Ta-ta. Alright, you guys, if you chose group of tres, whatever, it's gonna be your reading. Alright, we're gonna send little Frida over there. Get a little sit hi. Alright, thank you, Frida. Now, we are gonna go ahead and get to the oracle, if I can talk. Shoot. Spirit, what is group three's reputation? What is group three's reputation? Okay. Okay, what is group three's reputation? Oh, y'all. Y'all really hot shit, aren't y'all? Like, that's what I'm hearing. Let me scoot those over. I don't know why I scooted them like that. What is group three's reputation? Y'all, I'll tell you what. I feel like y'all are either are or you're about to have some good karma come through. Okay. People see you as somebody who knows their self and loves their self is what I'm hearing. Right in front of. I think I'm gonna get one more card from this deck. Oh, yeah, I got two more cards. Hello. Okay. Okay, so the first card we have is the card of fruition. Some people see you as being very psychic, I'm hearing, very intuitive with that fruition card. It's like things come to fruition. Uh, Everything that you plant grows. It's like anything that you touch, like you could have a green thumb or something like that. It's like you just have exude a lot of power in your hands, is what I'm hearing. The next card we do have is the card of self-love. Next to self-love, we have the vampire card, emotional intelligence. Okay. So you have this power, like you know how to discern who is truthful and who is lying to you. Okay, with that emotional intelligence vampire card. It's like people see you as like you carry yourself very well. I'm hearing that like you almost have like this grace and power about you. And the next card we do have is Lady de los Muertos, acceptance and equality. Okay. People see you as accepting. It's like where you show a lot of self-love to yourself. It's almost like people want to be like you, is what I'm hearing. It's like you set the tone, or you're almost like this trendsetter in whatever you're doing. People want to emulate what you do because you loving yourself and being yourself, it's like people feel comfortable to be themselves as well. Okay, with that Lady de los Muertos acceptance and equality card, like I'm hearing that you have this deeper understanding that, you know, things are not just surface. Like there's things that are deeper that are below the surface. And it's like coming into a self-acceptance of yourself and loving yourself so deeply despite like any type of flaws or what societal flaws you have, you know. But people just see you being very comfortable in your skin, very accepting, and it makes other people want to be themselves as well. But also with that vampire card, like it just like people see like there's another thing that's coming through is like you may have called people out in front of other people. Like you just know things that other people don't know. And like you can spot an energy vampire from a mile away, okay? Because you have so much awareness of yourself, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so the next card we have is I give offerings that are genuine. People see you as this very genuine person. Like I was saying, like you're very real. Like people admire how authentic you are. The next card we have is I communicate with compassion. Okay. You communicate with compassion. Like people just see you as being very compassionate. Like you're just very open-minded is what I'm hearing. It's like you don't judge people, like you don't judge a book by its cover. You're very open to other people's experiences, and you'll let people, I'm hearing, have the last word. Like you're just very wise is what I'm hearing. The next card I see is, if I could get it, I benefit with gratitude. Okay. Like there's that gratitude, like it's like you understand that with gratitude, you know, things come to you. It's like, and I'm also seeing these imageries of like flowers and fruit. And it's people see it as being very fruitful. Okay. And then we have I speak with good intent. So we have speaking, communicate, and offering. It's like you're a giver, is what I'm hearing. And then we have offer right here. Yeah, we have offer, speak, communicate, and give, which is all masculine traits. It's uh, because the feminine traits is more the receptive type of energy, but this is more masculine type of energy, as in like the action oriented, the giving of your resources. You're a giver, is what people see about you. But I offer words of good intent. People feel like that they can talk to you about anything because you won't judge them. Uh, your reputation is that you're so well balanced in understanding other people's point of view. Okay, but it's like you're not. it's like you're selfish and selfless at the same time, but like you're well balanced between the two. Like you have enough self-respect and self-love for yourself, but at the same time, you have the ability to let other people uh, like express how to have self-love, like a healthy amount of self-love for yourself, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and get to the tarot. That was a lot of information, you guys. What is group three's reputation? Like you could be an advocate of some sort. Okay. What is group three's reputation? I'm hearing that song by Nelly Furtado. I'm like a bird, I only fly away. So, however that resonates, if that song is significant to you. Mm, yeah. I feel like you guys are an example to a lot of people. I don't know why I'm hearing that. Mm. Oh, at the bottom of the deck we have the Ten of Emotions. I'm hearing that some people just see you as having like the whole package, and it's like you have so much to give and offer, like you have so much wisdom to give to other people. The first card we have is the Two of Materials. Okay, people see you like they see you balancing out a lot of different things, and it's like I'm also hearing something about experience. Like you have a lot of experience, and because of that, it's like I'm almost hearing this jack of all trades type of thing. Like you might have a plethora of like random information that you've accumulated. And so that's almost like why you have so much wisdom to offer other people. I'm also hearing something about having a lot of life experience, um, where it's like trial and error. And so like you know what works and what doesn't work. And so you can bestow that wisdom to other people. The next card we do have is the Sun. Like I said, like people just feel warm around you. They feel like they could just let their walls down when they're around you. Uh, you could, this is the group of people, like y'all would be really good counselors if I'm being honest. Like that's what it feels like. Uh, it's almost like type of mama bear energy. Like you're just very wise and you offer comfort and support to other people and people appreciate it. Then we have the Ace of Inspiration. Okay. So like I said, it's like you have this plethora of resources. It's like with the cactus it has a lot of water that it holds on to. It's like despite it being a desert, it's like being that resourceful person. And also like people see you as inspiring. Like you're the spark of inspiration to other people to want to let their hair down and be their authentic, funky, weird self. Like people just love how real you are. The next card we do have is the Chariot. Okay, this is a message coming through. I feel like you guys have a lot of say with others, as in, like, you have almost this power to manipulate others to kind of do your bidding, okay? But, like, that's just the energy that I'm feeling. It's like you could be an influencer, is what's coming through. Like, you're very influential on other people. The next card we do have is the Queen of Material. Okay, so people see you as being larger than life. Like people want to be like you with this Queen of Material. And this is like, she's spunky in her own way. She doesn't have to be, it's not being spunky in the way that society or like cultural trends. This is like setting your own trend. And it's like people appreciate those that difference that you have, like that thing that makes you just stick out from the crowd is what I'm hearing. The next card we do have is the Four of Voices. Okay, so with the Four of Voices, sometimes people, they can't really figure out what's really going on with you. It's like you give so much uh advice or love. Like you give so much to other people, but it's like people wonder where does all that come from? And it's like I'm also hearing that you're a very private person too with that four of voices. Then we have the lovers. Okay. For some of you guys, like what I'm picking up here is that like you might have a lot of suitors because I'm getting drawn back to this Queen of Material. You see, she's down here, she's like looking up at her, and it is the same person. And then I'm also hearing that like some people, like when they see you, they almost see like a reflection of themselves in you, and that's almost why they have so much love for you. Okay, especially with that Lovers card. But let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. Okay, we have the Hierophant. For some of y'all, could be a Taurus. Don't have to be though. But we have the Hierophant. You know, the Hierophant with that Two of Material, I keep seeing like twos. Twos might be significant to you, or 11. Um, but the Hierophant, that is all about values, the hierarchy. That's what it is. I'm hearing that you're actually, like, people put you on a pedestal. That's what it is. People put you on a pedestal, okay? People have this tendency to do that. We have the Sun with the Seven of Swords, okay? Why did the Seven of Swords pop out? Ooh, we got two cards popping out. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So, y'all, we have the Sun right here, okay? That's the Sun. We have the Seven of Swords, the Sun again, and we have Judgment. People, like, nobody could get anything past you, is what I'm getting here. Uh, okay? Because you're so raw and you're so honest, it almost makes it impossible for other people to be dishonest with you, is what I'm hearing. And it's almost like there's this admiration about how honest and raw you are. It's like people just have to be honest with you because otherwise, like, you shine the light on that shit, okay? I mean, look at this, okay? It's like nothing's getting past with this Seven of Swords, this deception. It's like, and also another message coming through is that you yourself are not deceiving. Like you're gonna tell it like it is. You're gonna lay things on the table, and you're very crystal clear. And almost like look at this imagery. The kid's butt naked, waving his freak flag in the sunlight, no care in the world, okay? But at the same time, you you're not scared of making those tough decisions, okay? Like if you have to cut somebody out, you're gonna do it. It's very mature energy. We have the Ace of Inspiration with the King of Wands. People see you as this spunky person, is what I'm hearing. Also, with the King of Wands, it's like you may have had a glow up where at one point in your life, oh, hello, what the hell? Hold up. Okay. Queen of Materials wants to make an announcement, so go ahead and look at that imagery real quick. But with the King of Wands, you see this lizard. It represents his past and where he came from. And the lizard actually gets to be on his emblem, like in the future, as he is a king, and people might not take him seriously. But it's like he knows where he came from. Uh, there's this maturity, this regal maturity about you. It's like you're spunky, you're fun to be around, but at the same time, it's like you know where you came from. And it's almost like you had to go through those dark periods for you to appreciate uh, your light, okay? For you to realize your light, okay? So let's get some more clarifiers. We have the Chariot with the Three of Wands. People see you as a go-getter, okay? You're very expectant. It's like you know exactly what you want. You're very expectant, okay? Uh, Also, I'm seeing that you just naturally attract miracles and things to you, and that's something that people notice. Okay. But also, it's like I'm also hearing something about a stallion or a wild spirit. It's like you have this wild spirit about you that people recognize. Something that can't be tamed. Okay, for the Queen of Materials, we have the Three of Swords. I'm hearing Heartbreak Kid. Okay. I'm hearing that it's almost like you've developed such an awareness of yourself, especially being drawn back with the self-love card. You've almost become this type of boulder to other people, as in, like, someone could come and try to be an obstacle to you, but you're so self-aware that it's like the reversal will happen and people will actually be the ones who are heartbroken, okay? Y'all are very witty. That's what it is. I'm hearing that you're very witty. Y'all, we got the Queen of Pentacles twice in this reading. Hello. Okay, so Four of Voices with the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like we're in the past you might have been giving to other people. Like now you're more giving to yourself. And some people might take that as you being selfish sometimes, but it's actually not. You're actually, like I was saying, like there's this balance between uh, giving to others and giving to yourself. So if anyone is telling you that you're being selfish or something like that because you're not giving to them like they want you to, which I already feel like you have this understanding that no, I'm not selfish. I just respect myself enough to not stoop down and to your level, you know. One more clarifier. Oh, hello. Oh, shit. We have the Lovers with the Queen of Swords. Yeah, okay. The Lovers, it can talk about relationships, but it also talks about making decisions that are for your highest good. Okay, and that with the Queen of Swords, it's like you're so self-aware, you're so discerning, like you know what's true, what's not true, and you're not gonna let anything come in between you and your intuition and what you know is right and just. Okay, and people can kind of see you look. It's like you let other people be themselves, but at the same time, like you just like you're real quick to cut out the bullshit, is what I'm hearing. And we do have the Four of Swords twice in this reading. Okay. So with that being said, see, Four of Swords, Four of Swords. I'm hearing something about being nonchalant. Okay. Some people might feel like whenever you do decide to detach, like you're selfish and like, oh well, it's like, well no, you have to rejuvenate your energy so you can come back with, that same amount of energy and power that you originally had, is what I'm hearing, okay? So don't let other people make you think that you're selfish just because you take time out for yourself. All right. Now we're gonna go ahead and get some oracle cards to see what advice spirit has for you guys. I do feel like you guys are truly genuine and people know that. But sometimes there's every once in a while there'll be like a snake in the grass that'll, like, if you're not doing enough for them, they'll sit there and call you selfish or call you out or whatever. And I don't think that you really put up with that. Like you don't budge. You become a boulder. You're like, nope, I don't think so. No. What advice spirit do you have? Okay, we have the card of Guardian Angel. So with this Guardian Angel card, this is literally your guardian angel coming through in this reading to you. They want you to know that you're never alone, even at times that you feel like, because it does feel like you're very self-made and like you're very independent and you might take charge, but your guardian angel wants you to know that you're never alone and that they're just a prayer away. Okay, and to know signs from your guardian angels, sometimes you can pray and ask for assistance. You'll get like goosebumps, like that's a sign that they're close to you. Spirit, what advice do you have for group 3? Ooh, okay. Okay, we have the card of union. Okay, with this union card, with that guardian angel coming up, uh, it feels like your spirit guides, whoever they are, want you to commune with them more and to come more into union, and that you're actually going to start having more breakthroughs when you develop a deeper relationship and bond with them. And the last card right here we have is the card of celebration. So Spirit wants you to take time to celebrate how far you have come. Also with those butterflies, the butterflies represent transformation. Okay, so take some time to smell the roses is the big message with that celebration card. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the card of dreams. I feel like your guardian angels have been trying to communicate to you through your dreams. So if you want to get a dream journal and write your dreams down, and what I always say, if you want to interpret your dreams, always think about how you were feeling. It's all about how you were feeling in the dreams. That will give you some key pointers as to what your dream meant. Okay? So, well, this is the reading I have for you guys. If it resonated, feel free to like and subscribe and all that good jazz. Until next time, I send you all of my love. All right, y'all have a blessed one. Bye.